That afternoon still lingers somehow. The air felt lighter, almost new. A quiet street, a passing glance. The world paused when I noticed you. Your smile landed without a sound, like something finally went right. As if I'd done 1,000 things just to arrive at that exact light. Breathing slow, the moment grew. Every thought was pulled to you. I remember the way it felt, the rush, the heat beneath my skin. My heart was loud, my hands were still, like I just won without knowing when. That second stays, it always will. The day my life let you come in, that sense still moves through certain days, soft like it never really left. A trace of warmth, a fragile calm, the kind of thing you try to protect. Looking back it feels so clear, that wasn't just a passing sign. Some moments choose you quietly, then carry you for all of time. When the nights get hard to hold, I return to what I know. I remember the way it felt, the rush, the shake inside my chest. Every doubt fell out of frame when you smiled and I felt my best. That second stays, it always will. The first proof that this was real. If we stumble, if we strain, if the road pulls us apart, that moment waits untouched by time, still beating in the dark. Every fear learns how to bend when I'm standing there again. That day still lives inside my breath, the moment everything began. If something mattered most in life, it was the day you took my hand. Settles on the street, your name moves slower in my head. Windows fog the city quiet, everything feels further now. Time has changed the weight of things. What felt close learned how to rest. I'll stand still inside the season that replaced what we once had. This winter keeps reminding me of a warmth I didn't hold. Back when days were moving faster, back when love felt uncontrolled. I don't miss it like a wish, just the way it felt back then. Summer lies in memory. Now I'm standing here in winter again. Photographs don't feel the same, colors fade but stay similar. water echoes softer lately, like it knows I'm not still there. Distance taught me how to see it without reaching, without regret. What we were stays where it happened, nothing more I need to get. This winter keeps reminding me of a heat that couldn't stay. Moments bright but never promised, learning how to drift away. I don't chase it, I don't turn, still it moves me now and then. Summer leaves in memory while I'm breathing out this winter air. Some seasons only make sense once the cold is settled in. I walk home beneath the lights, everything is calm and clear. Summer was a different life. Now I'm standing here in winter. Now I'm standing here in winter. More hard. We never said this would be easy. Never tried to name the end. We just let the hours hold us like they didn't need a plan. I see the way the light moves slowly across your face, then slips away. Nothing here is built forever. Still I'm here, I choose to stay. I don't ask for guarantees, I just feel what's in front of me, knowing it won't stay. I love you all the same. Every moment feels more honest when it's fragile, when it breaks, knowing it won't stay. I hold it anyway. Some things matter more because they're never meant to wait. Learn not to promise mornings. We don't talk about the years. Still your hand finds mine in silence, like it knows what matters here. If this fades the way things often do, I won't say it was a lie. It was real because it moved us. It was real because it tried. I don't need a perfect sign, just this moment, just this time, knowing it won't stay. I love you all the same. There's a beauty in the breaking, there's a truth we can't replace, knowing it won't stay. I don't turn away. Some hearts beat a little harder when they know they cannot wait. was never why it mattered less, it mattered more, because it stayed as long as it could stay. Just not complete, like summer ending at our feet. Your smile stayed, my doubts stayed too. Still the moment felt honest with you. Nothing forced, nothing rushed. We let the silence speak for us. I felt the gap, I felt the truth. Still chose to stay inside the room. We were almost but enough, not perfect, not untouched. Every flaw stayed in the light. Still it held us through the night. If it never crossed the line, still it meant more than it seems. We were almost but enough to stay with me in memory. Sounds the same, soft when it moves inside my days. We didn't try to make it whole. Some things are better left alone. Time passed without a sound. No reasons lost, no blame found. What we were was clear and kind. Something true though undefined. We were almost but enough, never asking for too much. Every second felt sincere, even knowing where it steered. If it had to fall apart, it still played its quiet part. We were almost but enough to leave a mark without a scar. Some loves don't ask to stay. They just change the way you see. I don't wish it turned out more. I don't wonder what if then. We were close, we were real, almost but enough back then. They say first love never stays. Ain't ink fading on a window pane, a fragment of the passing days, dying slowly in the rain. Seasons turn and slip away, taking what we couldn't say. Even if we break apart, I'll keep you deep inside my heart, engraved within my tired soul, a scar that makes my spirit whole. To love you once was life enough, my eternal painful truth. Trace the lines you left behind, a holy vine around my mind, a bittersweet and heavy ghost, the memory I need the most. We don't need a forever here to make the truth of us so clear. You are branded on my skin, the only light I've ever seen. Even if we break apart, I'll keep you deep inside my heart, engraved within my tired soul, a scar that makes my spirit whole. To love you was more than enough, the only truth I'll ever trust. My life is whole just by your name, my eternal flickering flame. Your home is always in my heart, we will never be apart. It's enough. It's enough. We met without a future to defend, just quiet nights and borrowed time. Your hand felt steady in my own, like something real without a sign. Words came easy, stayed unforced, no weight hanging in the air. What we had was light and honest, strong because we didn't swear. This was a love that didn't ask for forever, no vows carved in stone. We stayed where the moment mattered, letting tomorrow stay unknown. If it had to fade it gently, still it meant something true. This was a love that didn't ask for forever, and I was enough with. Your laughter lingers in the room, soft echoes when the night is slow. The ending never felt like failure, just a place we couldn't go. Time moved on without resistance, nothing pulling us apart. This was a love that didn't ask for forever. No need to make it last. We held the present with intention, let the future quietly pass. If this is all the shape it takes, I won't ask it to be more. This was a love that didn't ask for forever, still worth remembering for sure. Don't need distance. Some goodbyes don't break the truth. I carry it without regret. What we were was what we chose. A love that lived inside the moment and let itself go.
We met like something already leaving. Eyes half closed, summer on its knees. I didn't ask where this was going. I just stayed inside the way you looked at me. Every word was light but honest. Every touch knew how to wait. I felt the end inside the moment. Still I never turned away. We loved like it would end, like time was only lending us the night. I held you without promises. Still it felt completely right. If this is all we get, I'll keep it gentle, I'll keep it true. We love like it would end, and somehow that was enough with you. Your voice still lives between my thoughts. Not loud, just steady when I breathe. I don't regret the way it faded. Some things are meant to stay incomplete. We didn't need a future written. We were present, that was real. I was learning how to love you by accepting how we feel. We love like it would end. No heavy words, no need to prove. Every second felt intentional. Every silence felt like truth. If this is where it rests, I won't pretend it wasn't deep. We loved like it would end, and that's the part I get to keep. Even now I don't try to hold it. I let the memories stay kind. Some loves don't need to last forever to leave a permanent light. So when I think of us, I smile slow. Not for what stayed, but was shown. We weren't made to reach the end. We were just made to love like them.
Tell me where it hurts tonight. You don't have to make it right. Every word you never said, I can hear it in your breath. If the world feels loud and cold, if you're tired of being strong, I can't take the pain from you. I can't bleed the way you do, but I'll stay through every storm, hold you close, keep you warm. I can't carry all your scars, but I'll sit right where you are. Like I could hurt for you somehow. I'm here, I won't leave now. Say it slow or don't say much. Silence doesn't scare me, love. Every crack you try to hide, I see you're not the fight. If you're breaking quietly, if you're lost inside your head, I can't take the pain from you. I can't bleed the way you do, but I'll stay through every storm, hold you close, keep you warm. I can't carry all your scars, but I'll sit right where you are. Like I could hurt for you somehow. I'm here, I won't leave now. Lean on me, don't pull away. You don't have to be okay. If the night won't let you sleep, I'll stay away, I'll stay with you. I can't take the pain from you. I can't bleed the way you do, but I'll stay no matter how. I'm not going anywhere now. I can't hear what I can't feel, but my arms are always real. Like I could hurt for you somehow. I'm here, I won't leave now. When it aches and when it's hard, you don't have to fall apart. I can't hurt instead of you, but I'll stay with you. The room still holds your quiet shape. Light stays where you used to stand. Mornings move the way they did before. Nothing feels like it understands. Time keeps going without asking. Days fall into place somehow. Life keeps using all the details that belonged to us back then. Loving what remains feels natural, like it never had to end. Yet the truth arrives so softly that it barely feels like fact. Your absence doesn't feel real, more like something overheard. Love is gone, but what it left behind still feels closer than the world. Your name still sounds familiar when it drifts across my mind. Memories don't ask permission, spinning without effort, without strain. Yet the ending feels imaginary, like a scene I never played. Your absence feels like distance, not like something that is true. Love is gone, but what it left behind still feels like it belongs to you. Some endings don't feel finished, they just change the sense of time. I move forward, still intact, still the mind slips now and then. Love has ended, that is clear, but your being gone feels like a dream.
We stayed inside the quiet moments, time moving slow between our hands. Your eyes were open, steady, honest, like this was all we needed then. Words fell gently into places, light enough to breathe them in. I learned to live inside the moment, without a map of where we've been. I was loving you in the present tense, hands relaxed, no need to hold. This kind of love didn't ask for more, just space to stay, then let it go. If it only lived right here, still it met me where I stand. I was loving you in the present tense, as honestly as I can. Your name still feels like quiet warmth when it passes through my day. What we shared never felt unfinished, just something shaped this way. Time moved forward without resistance, nothing heavy left behind. I found a calm in understanding how some love stays undefined. I was loving you in the present tense, without defense, without demand. This was real, without a future, just two hearts that understand. If it faded gently, still it stayed the way it was. I was loving you reach back, I don't rewrite. What we were stays clear and kind. I was there, I felt it fully, loving you in present time.
Everything feels special, a different kind of gold. A story this beautiful, I'm afraid to hold. I've never been this happy, it's a terrifying view. Watching all my shadows turning into you. My heart feels too narrow for the size of this grace. I'm so scared of moving and losing the pace. Maybe I'm just terrified of how good this can feel. Like if I blink too long, it won't even be real. I'm crying in the laughter, I'm shaking in the bliss. How can something perfect feel as heavy as this? We found a new language in the way that we touch, but I never knew that I could love you this much. Now every single sunrise looks like a goodbye, and I'm searching for a ghost in a cloudless sky. The joy's getting louder, the fear's drawing near, but love sounds the same when you're whispering here. Maybe I'm just terrified of how good this can feel. Like if I blink too long, it won't even be real. I'm crying in the laughter, I'm shaking in the bliss. How can something perfect feel as heavy as this? We don't need to be fearless, we don't need to be brave. Just let me keep the light that your presence gave. Holding on to now before the colors shift. Living in the terror of this beautiful gift.
Morning light finds its way in. Same room, a different year. Coffee cools beside the window. silence sounds familiar. Life kept moving gently forward. Names and faces changed somehow. Still the way I hold the moment feels like something learned from you. Still here, still yours, in the way I hesitate. Still here, still yours, in the words I choose to say. Love has shifted, love has moved on. Time has changed the view. Still here, still yours, in the parts of me shaped by you. Seasons passed without announcement. Streets repaint themselves in time. Photographs feel less important than the habits you left behind. Days arrive and days keep ending. Nothing pulls me back again. Yet the way I read the silence feels like us back then. Still here, still yours, in the way I hesitate. Still here, still yours, in the words I choose to say. Love has shifted, love has moved on. Time has changed the view. Still here, still yours, in the parts of me shaped by you. Some things fade into the distance, others settle deep inside. Love can end without erasing what it taught you how to be. Still here, still yours, not as something I return to. Still here, still yours, just a trace I carry through. Life keeps opening new doors. I walk forward, mostly true. Still here, still yours, in the quiet ways I move. Even now, without a name, some parts of me still stay the same. Slides past my eyes, faces blur, the colors shift. Somewhere in the in-between, I'm standing still. Clock hands moving without me, footsteps echo down the hall. Moments pass like passing trains, still I'm waiting for watching all of it drift away. Time keeps pulling on the day. People running, 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 standing still while everything changes. Standing still while everything changes. Old cafes and faded signs, different voices, different names. Photographs that lost their edges still remember what they meant. Crowded streets, familiar strangers, moving like a tidal wave. Every corner holds a memory, learning how to let it fade. Seasons turn, the lights rearrange, hearts move on, the city changes. Something here just stays the same, watching all of it drift away. Time keeps pulling on the day. People running, 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 standing still while everything changes. Standing still while everything changes. Somewhere deep inside the motion, a quiet ache still calls my name. All these shifts and all this movement, still the feeling doesn't change. Seasons turn, the lights rearrange, hearts move on, the city changes. Something here just stays the same, trying not to look away. Time keeps pulling on the day. People running, 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 standing still while everything changes. Standing still while everything changes. Morning breaks, another year. Still I'm standing right here.
We talk like nothing needed fixing. Late nights leaning on the sound. Your jacket hanging on the chair, like you were still around. Time fell loose, not asking questions. We let the days decide the pace. I stayed longer than I should have, just to memorize your face. This was the way we didn't stay. No reason strong enough to fight. Love sat quietly between us, then walked home alone that night. What we were was never broken, just not built to last too long. This was the way we didn't stay. Still somehow right, still somehow gone. Your voice comes back in certain streets when evening settles in. Nothing heavy in the silence, just the thought of where you've been. Moments didn't ask for meaning, they just happened then moved on. I learned how something honest can feel finished without being wrong. This was the way we didn't stay. No scene, no damage left behind. Something connections don't collapse, they simply loosen over time. I don't chase it, I don't mind what we were facing my past. This was the way we didn't stay, and it didn't have to last. We never try to make it permanent, just let the days fall where they may. Your presence felt like borrowed sunlight, soft enough to fade away. What we shared didn't need an anchor, didn't ask to be defined. It was real in how it happened, even leaving marks behind. Some loves are meant to be remembered, not to stay, not to survive. They move through you like quiet seasons, then remain as part of life. What we had still feels unbroken, even now when I look back. Some loves are meant to be remembered, more than meant to last. Your voice still settles in the evening, when the world slows down its pace. Time has softened every detail, left the warmth, erased the weight. We didn't hold it like a promise, we let meaning come and go. I learned how deep a moment lingers, even when you let it close. Some loves are meant to be remembered, not rewritten, not explained. They don't ask for resolution, they just quietly remain. What we were still feels honest, in the way it couldn't stay. Some loves are meant to be remembered, and I'm alright that way. Certain hearts don't walk beside you, they just change the way you feel. I don't reach for what we lost, I don't wish it took a turn. What we shared still moves inside me. Some loves live best when they're learned.